Hello lovely, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't met me before, hello, my name is Laura. I'm so pleased that you've chose to spend some time with me today. I am back in my happy place at my caravan, so I just thought I would switch the camera on and get ready for the day. I did promise a video about my no-buy and project planning and how my attitude towards makeup has changed, but I didn't quite have time to do the videos that I'd planned before we came away for the holiday with hospital appointments, etc. It didn't quite go to plan, so I am going to do that while I'm here, but not today. Today I just want to do a get ready with me using mostly affordable products. So if you like makeup, if you don't mind watching a mess of a person talk about makeup and put makeup on their face, then please do subscribe to my channel. That is pretty much what you're going to get from me. I'm very real, very honest. I'm far from perfect. My setup is far from perfect, but what you see is what you get with me. So I hope you'll stick around for more content from me. Give me a like, leave me a comment, and without further ado, let's put some makeup on my face. Okay, so I actually pulled a selection of makeup products out last night that I knew I wanted to use today. I'm doing several planning projects at home, but I've sort of done an unofficial caravan project plan. There's some items that I would like to try and get used up or get as much use out of as possible while I'm here this time and when I'm here next time, however long it takes to use them up, but they're sort of focus products. So the first item that I've gone in with today is the Garnier Vitamin C sunscreen. This is the SPF 50 and this is the invisible one. I've also got this at home and the glow version, and these are really beautiful sunscreens and also great basis for makeup. That's had a little bit of time to sink in, and then I'm going to create a bit of a concoction for my base. So I'm going to use a little bit of the NYX Bear With Me tinted serum. I am getting pretty far down this. I don't even think they make this anymore, and I do want to get this used up. Same goes for my NYX Born to Glow foundation. I have got quite a lot of this left, but I really like mixing these two together, and then also adding a little bit of the MUA Pro Base Glow Dew Illuminating Primer. This one is in the shade Spark. They also do a darker version of this. I don't like this as a primer all over my face. I find it a little bit too tacky. It's almost got like a Vaseline texture to it, but I do really like it mixed in with my foundation to add a little bit of glow. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to mix it all on the back of my hand. I don't love the application method of this tinted serum. I find it quite difficult to get out. Sometimes I just take the whole thing off. I'm going to put more of the serum than the foundation because I want more of a lightweight kind of coverage today. And then a little blob of the Dew primer. So that is the sort of mix on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to mix it all together. And I'm going to blend that in with my sponge. This is just a sponge from Primark. And that is what that concoction looks like on my skin, nice and light and glowy. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Camo CC concealer, hydrating camo concealer. This one is in the shade light ivory. I've got another one of these, but this one is pretty much getting to the very end. With my project pan items, I won't be taking the stoppers out. I have done that before, but I've just got too many products to like take the stoppers out of things. Once I physically cannot get any more out of the component, that is when I will be calling it done. And I've got another sponge that's a little bit smaller that I'm just going to blend my concealer in with. Okay, and for my cream bronzer, I'm going to use the Primark Bronze Whip. This is going to last me forever because you need the smallest amount. Okay, and then for cream blush, I'm going to be using a little bit of the I Heart Revolution Tasty Watermelon Blusher in the shade Juicy, and I'm going to use the same brush. Just going to dispense a bit of this on the back of my hand, and a little bit of this goes quite a long way. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of my Beauty Pie Day Glow Balm just on the high points. Again, I'm just going to use the same brush. Okay, and then I'm going to set everything in place with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm going to prime my eyes, do my brows, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've done a few things while I was away. I've set my face, as I said. I also set my face using the I Heart Revolution Cranberry Fixing Spray. This is another one that's sort of a focus project for me. I also used a little bit of my Wet n Wild Colour Icon bronzer. just to top over that cream bronzer. And I prime my eyes and I've done my brows. Now for my eyes today, I want to use a combination of these two palettes. So the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This one, I want to try this break to use every single shade in the palette at least once, so no pan left behind. And then I also want to try and do no pan left behind with my Elf mini bite-sized palettes. So I'm going to use a combination of these two today. This is the Mint Melt palette from the Mint to Be collection, or the Mint to Be from the Mint Melt collection, whichever. So I'm going to do a look using these two. I haven't got anything planned out. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do for my look, so we're just going to wing it as usual. That's usually how I do my eye looks. I just sort of wing it and hope for the best. So let's start. I'm just using the light champagne shade from the Too Faced palette, the shade Peaches and Cream, just to highlight under my brow. And then I'm going to take the lightest matte from the Mint to Be palette, this one here, and I'm just going to build a little of that up in my crease. Just for a bit of a wash of that mint. I realised I was completely covering myself with the mirror. Okay, and then underneath the eye, I'm going to take the darker of the mattes and just run that along my lower lash line. Okay, and now to build up some depth in the crease, I'm going to take this shade from the Peaches palette in the shade Charmed, I'm sure, and I'm just going to build a little of that on my outer corner and in my crease. Okay, and then I'm not doing too much today because I'm only going to do the food shop. So I think I'm going to take this shade here, Georgia, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lid, and then I'm going to take the lighter mint one here and put that over the inner part. And the formulas of these shimmers are completely different. The mint shimmer from the Elf palette is it has quite large chunks of glitter in it, whereas the Too Faced shimmers are very smooth. And I'm just taking that mint one up over the inner part, just like so, and that is literally all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in with that darker matte and just blend over that dark shimmer. Okay, and that's super simple, I know, but that's all I want for today. And then I'm just going to line my waterline and do a little subtle upper lash line with my Essence long lasting eye pencil in the shade I Have a Green. I'm going to do that, put some mascara on, and then I'll come back. Okay, so that's my eyes finished. The liner didn't go very well in my waterline, but it worked perfectly fine on my upper lash line. And then for mascara, I just used the Revolution 5D lash, the Lift and Defying. Then I'm just going to go and put some, well, now I'm going to put my blush and highlighter on. So for my blusher, I'm using the Revolution Blusher Reloaded in Peaches and Cream, and the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Raise the Bar, which is a very pretty gold, which actually works on my super fair complexion. Okay, and finally for lips, I'm going to use Makeup Academy Intense Colour Lip Pencil in the shade Truffle and the Revolution Pout Balm in the shade Rose Shine. And these are very pigmented, but they're like a balm type of formula, like that melting Makeup by Mario formula, and the Tarte Maracuja Juice lips. They go on quite pigmented. They have like a minty plumping sensation, but you can sort of fade them down a bit. But I love these are super comfortable. And then that is my makeup finished. So I'm just going to pop off camera now and get dressed, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. Okay, and that's me all done. So the makeup is nothing special, super basic, just to go to Aldi. So I hope you've enjoyed this little get ready with me. Hopefully we'll have quite a few more videos coming your way soon. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. And then just for a little bit of reality, you could probably tell as I was doing my outro on that video that I was starting to struggle a little bit. I got myself dressed, walked out into the living room, and my body was like, no, you're not going anywhere today. So yeah, unfortunately, Dad had to go in my place to go and do the food shopping with Mum, and I had to take some pain relief and park my bum in the chair with the Hobbit and my furry nurse. So I just thought I'd film this little extra outro just to sort of show you the reality. I did say I was a mess, and yeah, so sitting here with a full face of makeup on, but at least I got a video out of it. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.